Hey! Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Tales from the Lost Emporium. It is Sunday night. It is Dungeons and Dragons night. And I think my connection's going dodgy as well. But we'll muddle through, right?
and that, Gary, is why we should only do 3 minutes at a time.
I keep seeing it go to bloody wireless for some reason, even though it's connected. Stupid BT. Anyway, Sunday night we're going to be playing D&D again. Woohoo! Thank you all for joining. I mean, some people have had a lot of angst over the last week based on what happened previously. I'm sure someone will give us a rundown of all the happenings and the stuff that might be kicking off. But before we get around to meeting everyone, let's thank our 3 amazing sponsors. We have Lost Souls Pizzas, who I'm sure have been really busy over Coronation weekend with a Coronation pizza, maybe. We got Monkey's Emporium. I missed the auction tonight.
There was an auction. I missed it as well. They weren't
on. Sunday nights, they're not right without an auction beforehand. Shaglass Games. Cool. Who should we meet first? Who's going to decide? Let me see if I can do it. I won't be able to. It'll all go wrong. Let's see. First up, hey Pete, how you doing?
Hello, I am Pete. I am very well. I am very well. Yes, it has been a lovely, busy week in the People's Republic of Camden, where we are devoutly anti-monarchy. So we have instead this weekend we have been promoting our cocktail, which is called No Future, and raises money for the Ben Ramos Foundation.
Awesome.
We have also been focusing on the most important day in the calendar of May, which is Cinco de Mayo, and just drinking lots of tequila, really. Pina colada margarita has been going down a storm on the canal, lads. Yeah. It's been boss. I am really excited to be here because my chef, my chef at True Romance is he's away in Santorini with his sugar daddy this weekend. So I've been him for the last 4 days, and I'm going to be him again tomorrow. That's making pizza, not the sugar daddy. Although, hey, who knows, my love marriage may change. So it's been a pretty hands-on week, a little bit grisly. I'm sure I've got some tomato sauce stuck to my face somewhere. But I'm here today to play Jeremiah Havoc, who is one of the four elements. I absolutely adore this artwork. I don't even want to stay in this apartment very long. I'm going to buy a new place in September, so I'm residing to just not unpacking now. I just, although I do really enjoy coming into this room and just picking up things. I'm very excited to be Jeremiah Hammond. And this week, I might throw a fireball.
Can we call Pete the flower daddy?
He is the flower daddy.
Whatever you want, as long as you buy the margaritas, guys.
Also, I mean, People's Republic of Camden, that's PRC. And, the very anti-monarchist sentiment there for Little Red Book and everything. Hey, Sherry, how you doing?
Hello, hold on. I'm editing Pete. There we go. I have edited Pete. Look at your name.
Who am I?
Hang on. Let's put him back.
Put him back.
Put him back big screen.
Let me take a picture to show Chef Wallace. Sure. Give a video. Wally, we love you, we miss you. We hope you're having a lovely time. From your sugar daddy to your flower daddy. Honestly, Wallace is the best fucking guy. He's the best fucking chef. He's such a blessing. Anyway, carry on, guys. Sorry.
There we go. I'm not going to give you a rundown on my week, but I am Feitora. I am Mama Group. I have been forced into a deal I did not want to make. I have been plotting how I'm going to kill Flashheart for this last week. And the amount of pain and torture he will go through when we find out exactly what fucking deal he got into the motherfucker.
Just needs a rest. That's all it needs. You just need to go sleep for the night, and we'll find out. It seems only fair. We should bring him up to defend himself. Hey, Dan.
Well, where do I start? So I creatively and heroically turned the pub into a Korean barbecue spot last week. No thanks.
It's on trend. It's on trend.
There we go. Yeah, that was. You're welcome, everyone, for expanding the business. Feitora's upset with me, but quite frankly, I'm in such a good mood. It's not even bothered me because of my deeply heroic actions. Myself and Jeremiah no longer feel a sense of impending doom. And as a side bonus, we've now established that Feitora is in fact prepared to cheat on her fiance. It's just a question of circumstance. So I'm taking both of those things as a win. And yeah, she's annoyed with me now, but
It's
like,
not
you know,
cheating if I had consent, can I just say?
well, she's annoyed with me now, but you know, she's been annoyed with me before in hell, and I can turn her around. I don't feel doom anymore. What's the opposite of doom? I don't feel impending doom.
Oh no.
Optimism. Optimism.
Is that doom and optimism? That'd be pessimism. Doom. I feel a sense of impending
Joy.
Joie de vie.
righteousness, which I always feel because I'm fucking Flashheart.
Amazing. And now, just as he's gone off camera, we should speak to Johnny.
He's that small. He's only a halfling. There he is.
Fantastic.
So then, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. You roll a 20-sided dice. Low is bad, high is good. To roll with advantage, that means you roll twice and take the highest. To roll with disadvantage, roll 2, take the lowest.
Don't forget to carry the one.
Yeah. I'm halfling. Yeah, Felix Warbot. Looking forward to it. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen from the impending doom ending.
Very good. Yes. So last week, quite a lot happened. The door to the tavern got kicked in many times. The first time is which was by Javier Quickknife. I can't remember what her name is.
Did we have Kenkus repair the door in between each kick-in?
That'd be funny. That would have been funny.
Getting more and more frustrated every time someone kicks up.
Oh, definitely. It was probably Louis that was having to go and repair it all the time.
I can't believe we go one of the best establishments in all of the country. Right, this is beautiful. Look at it, amazing. We have drag nights. We pioneer in. And we haven't even got a bloody doorstep. I'm sure we used to have some bird on the door.
Yeah,
We had Grace tea, but we
Gracie,
said
yeah.
Grace tea, bugbear years, and then she got it, and then she left again, and so I was like, okay.
Listen. I don't want to get HR involved in it, but she had to leave. All right, she was working late. She was working late with Flashheart, and now she doesn't work here anymore. That's all you need to know about her.
No.
She was a level 20 barbarian.
That's how I would have
She was a level 30 barbarian in the sack.
Get in the sack! Get in the sack!
In the sack.
Flashheart and his sacks. Before all that, Flashheart's #1 fan turned up with a battered copy of his book, got him to sign it, got the curse removed. All he wanted was a kiss from Feitora. Bish bash bosh, job done. The guy took away the revenant that was giving you the sense of impending doom, took away your punishment of you had to re-roll nat 20s. So so Flashheart, there was a lot of good last week from that. Yeah. So Javier Quickknife came in, died in Felix's arms. She muttered something which he won't be able to remember now, but I can guarantee was massively important for the storyline.
Well, actually, I was looking, right? I thought they had a feature. There's a feature you can get in there when you can do it as a wizard. You can't do it as a bard. Where you remember everything. You have a photographic memory, and part of it is you always know which way's north. All that shit. I ain't got any of that.
But he's going to get it for the future.
Knowing that this woman's just whispered basically the answer to D&D in my ear, and I've gone, oh, what did you say?
And then a load of guys came in. Oh no, you decided you were going to bring her back. Fatora needed an hour to cast the resurrection spell, which was awesome and very altruistic of you all. But then the guys that had been chasing Javier came in, started a bit of a ruckus. They all had the tattoo picture that you can see on the background, which you haven't identified yet. You're not entirely sure what it is. And then you killed them, burned down half of your own tavern in the process because somebody pressed the wrong button on their fancy crossbow and spewed fireball. And it wasn't Jeremiah. Jeremiah thought of fireballing and didn't. He was very sensible. He plucked a dire wolf from his bag of tricks.
That's pretty badass, actually. Consider I've had that bag of tricks coming on 3 years. It's cool that, actually realise it's there for not just the same old bodger and banshee joke. Today's special mashed potato. Oh no, sorry, it's a giant rat.
And you dispatched them quite easily. The building's still alive. And then a load of guys from Xanathar's guild turned up, and they wanted Javier's body because she was a member of the Xanathar guild, which you'd already previously found out. You handed over the body. Then Jarl Axel turned up because he was coming there this evening and surveyed the carnage and just went, am I stopping the night?
Yeah.
And that's where we left it. I think that's the roundup.
The best part of that recap was that we've all got past, and rightly so, the part where I accidentally melted several innocent patrons of the pub.
Oh, yes. That's right. Yeah. I forgot about those innocent people.
Well,
was it? Oh, 4. Yes.
Don't meet your heroes. That's what I say. They might melt you by mistake with a fireball.
Awesome. So the tavern is pretty badly battered. The door is still there. Not much around the door on that wall. Just on the ground floor, thankfully. What do you guys want to do?
Fix the door.
The door's fine.
Fix the bit around the door.
So, who built the bar now, Gary? There was a guy who constructed. We met with a guy ages ago.
You got in some of the Waterdeep is very unionized. You can't get any work done without speaking to the correct union people. So there was
because I remember we talked to him because we did a whole session where we built this bloody place. So we had So I would definitely message Bum straight over there going, right, we need a crew, shit's gone down. We're good for the money, come on. Can we get just emergency? We need the front sealed up, it's raining. I don't really want more people tanking in here taking off at this exact moment, if I'm honest with you.
Awesome. Yep, we can get that sorted. I'll desperately look at the guy's name, but
I can't remember. I've made notes since then, but I haven't. Then
it was a long time ago.
It was.
That was lockdown. That was.
That's when Victoria first joined the party.
Yeah, I probably took notes that day. They'll be there somewhere.
When you got Troll Skull Manor, which is what it was originally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was a manor house, and we were like, no, we're going to redo it and knock it around and turn it into a bar and a pub. We had a stage fitted one end, the bar was one end. I drew it out last week. That's why I was like, I think we should make it into an L shape, and then we should have more stables at the back, because I don't think we have a plan anyhow.
Johnny's back on this whole revamping the pub thing.
I am, well, dudes, you've got shit going down, you lot. You seem to be you go around kissing demons. Flashcard goes around kissing everything. And Jeremiah, bless him, I don't think he's ever been kissed. So I'm going to leave you guys.
I don't want the does anything around the bloody pub. Honestly, if it wasn't my drag night, you'd have nothing, I tell you. And I'd storm out and go up to the roof.
Before you go anywhere, I was going to say to you, do you want to sort out the security issue? We need security. Maybe not now, but we need to think. Yeah, you're the monk. You're the fighter. Like, audition some people. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh gosh.
Hold the fight club.
Yeah, former Fight Club that nobody knows about, and it isn't really a Fight Club, but it only happens on Wednesday. But inadvertently, if they do attend, it's £1 or £1 gold coin per person, and we can give them some shifts.
Oh, it's Naked Fight Club.
Boxley Faircattle
Okay.
is the guy that you met before.
Jeremiah goes up to his room.
Okay.
Right, Boxley Faircattle is the main union guy that you want.
Well, I'm definitely messaging Fox. Foxley. Good morning, sir. Oh, what time of day is it?
It's evening.
Night.
It's getting dark.
Foxley.
Yeah.
Foxley. Felix here. Big problems. Big problems.
She's my landlord, by the way.
Why's Felix turned into Richard Richards from Bottom, like for no reason?
If you could immediately, hence we have damage here. We need some skilled dwarfs, maybe dwarfs. Yeah.
Is Foxley a build contractor?
He's head of the Innkeepers Guild, but he can get hold of the local builders that they use.
Okay.
That they syndicate out. Yeah, he'll get back to you and say, okay, I'll come and sort it out. Nigel, your ghostly barman, is like, guys, if we could fix the draft, because and then he drifts away on a rather substantial breeze coming into the building, and then it takes him about 10 minutes to come back and goes, I keep blowing away.
Can you polymorph a ghost? Is that possible?
No, it has no physical form.
Flashheart, fix the fucking front of the house.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm going to start stacking things like tables and chairs to make a temporary wall in it really, really badly.
Okay. So what it does mean is anyone going to post? Are you going to post watch tonight to try and secure the building?
That's why we need.
Are you going to go and have your long rest?
I was hoping maybe Jeremiah would go and find some people, beat up some people on the streets, and form a small gang in the next like 3 or 4 hours to be able to come back to the pub and be like, we're the Hell's Angels.
No,
I mean,
that's not what Jeremiah's doing.
Yeah, you see Jeremiah in fights, right?
That's not what he's doing.
I'll be honest with you. I'll just assume that he's gone off to Dubai. Like I got visions of him going up to the second floor, out the bedroom window, like out with his wings into the night. But if he's staying in the bedroom, I want it to be known that I'm not worried about security now, because as far as I'm concerned, Jeremiah,
you've delegated it.
Yes.
So that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So while this is going on, Jeremiah has been to his room. He has, curiously enough, he already has some quite large drawings of not naked, but obviously life forms of people sort of entwined in grapples. Which he's now drawn a design over the top, inviting people to the oiled fumble, which is going to be it's going to be over the top, and it's going to be a battle royale, last person standing, and it's the triple X throwdown going down the Screeching Pumpkin. He's given one of these to the kids. He's given these posters to the kids, the urchins. They're postering up all over the place, but he hasn't put on the poster what time or day he wants his oiled fumble. So the poster's just gone up.
The first rule of Naked Fight Club is no one knows where it is. That's the first rule.
They gotta find it.
You have to be oiled all the time.
All the time.
It's oiled fumble. It's like that Greek oil wrestling. Yeah.
If you can grasp the handle to the door and open it, you're not oily enough, therefore you can't come in.
If you can open this bottle of ketchup,
you're out.
You're out. You want to be woo, chasing it round.
Are you going to get T-shirts that just simply say, "Ask me about the jelly"?
Oh, fucking hell. But I mean, obviously, merchandising. Yeah, sure. Oil fumble the flamethrower. Let's do it.
It's done.
Grease
Posters are
me
going up.
Butter me up.
Going up. Jeremiah is now focusing all his energy on making a championship belt for the oil fumble. The only problem he's having is that every time he makes one, he likes it so much he doesn't want to give it away. Which also means that Jeremiah is now what we in the wrestling community would call a title belt wanker. He's walking around with the championship belt on at all times.
On the plus side, because he's got 16 of them, he is undisputed.
Amazing.
Backlash was sick, by the way. What's Backlash's money? Backlash is fucking sick. Anyway.
That's my plan tomorrow. That is my
Oh,
Monday.
it's good. Is it? Nice. Yeah, it's really good. I watched it this morning because my neighbours are being loud. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Here's some Puerto Ricans chants here.
Basically, Pete is Jeremiah in real life at the moment.
Yeah.
So I went up to my room and I said, fuck you, and I watched some wrestling, and that's the end of it.
Cool.
Get belts.
Right, so Pete's making belts.
Yep. He's making posters, he's making belts. Anybody else?
Victoria's asking Flashheart where the contract is.
It was on the bar, but it might have got singed by the fireball.
No, like where's the contract?
Well, I left it on the bar. It was on the bar.
Because Victoria's showing the contract to Jal Axel.
Well, so you remember it was a book.
Yeah.
There's 2 books there.
She just looks at him and goes, I'm done with fighting today. I'm done with this bullshit.
There's 2 books. There's 2 books there.
Flashheart, choose a book.
Sorry?
Choose a book.
Well, I come over and I see there's 2 books there, and I naturally get my massive quill out and I sign the one that isn't signed. So now they're both signed. I'm assuming that's what you wanted me to do, and I give you the signed book, and then I go back to fixing the door.
As you go to touch your quill to this book, a little tentacle whips out and teeth come out. You don't have to go into initiative order because it is a tiny mimic. But it will wrap itself around your hand, and you can just bang it on the bar to kill it if you like. And
I stab it with the quill on the bar.
Yeah. Protoplasmic flesh oozes down the bar next to the actual book.
Luckily for everyone that's witnessed this, I go into my man sack and I pull out another copy of my book and I sign that one. So now there is really 2 signed books there, because I assumed Jal Axel wanted a signed copy of my book.
Yeah, definitely.
Victoria picks up the other book, like the actual one she wanted.
Fair enough.
And it's like, I'm gonna get him to read this contract that you got me into, and I swear to all of the gods that if this is proper fucked up Flashheart, I'm going to kill you myself.
So, just like when Felix read it, Jal Axel says it talks about looking after the consequence in perpetuity in order for the curses to be lifted and the revenant that was hunting your group down to be killed. You have all agreed to look after the consequences of this deal in perpetuity.
We've all agreed that this isn't just my deal, because I got told it was just my deal at one point.
It's all of you, whatever the consequences may be.
You see, it's not that bad. All in it together.
What are we looking after?
The deal in perpetuity.
Yeah.
Oily dudes.
We're looking after oily dudes. That's what we're looking after.
Cool. Do you guys want a long rest then?
Yes, please.
Victoria's probably going to stay up a bit later, but she will eventually go to sleep.
Yeah. Jal Axel will persuade her.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, what time of night is it now, Gary?
About 10 o'clock.
So it's not late. Okay. I'm going to wait another hour till about 11 o'clock for the security that Jeremiah has arranged to arrive. when they don't
Well,
arrive,
there's no time or date. I don't think you understand. There's no time or date. I've literally just put out a poster for oily people to turn up and
No, he knows
grapple me.
that. Like Johnny knows
right.
that. Felix
out of
doesn't.
character, I'm well aware of that, but I haven't seen the posters yet. I'm still think you were off like street ganging it and like putting a crack 18 together.
Warriors, come out!
Yeah. You tackle stuff how you want to tackle it. I love it. So I don't see anybody comes. So I think to myself, right, I'm going to sleep on the floor of the pub because everything's open to the elements, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep on the floor of the pub. I'm going to make myself a nice bed out the Kenkus.
You can post Huey as a lookout.
In fact, I'm going to cast Tiny Hut in the middle of the pub.
Yes.
And sleep in the tiny hut in the middle of that. I would like to do it so it's kind of like where the outside is. I want to kind of block it so they'd have to scramble over the dome or the tent, like the dome of it.
Do you remember what happened the last time you cast Tiny Hut in the pub?
Oh shit!
Nah.
It's fine.
No, it wasn't bad. Well, it was bad. One of the Kenkus got ripped apart by demons that were on the outside.
Cool. Do it.
I just thought I'd remind you of that.
I instruct the Kenkus to come inside. I want them on a 24-hour watch. I'm pumping them full of stimulation and bardic inspiration, and they're going to be like Rambos. Like,
awesome. Yep, that happens. And the next day comes around, and there's people turn up early to start boarding up the front of your destroyed tavern. So there's some hammering going on. What's everyone's plans when they wake up? Are you all having a nice breakfast in the bar?
Let me get all my nonsense out the way, and then everybody else can play. I'm really sorry. As soon as the builders arrive, the kettle is on. We got bacon butties with invisible sausages for everybody all going round. We want them to seal it up for tonight, but I need to talk to the rest. But I've come up with a plan. I want to extend it that way, the same distance. So I want to have an L shape.
Okay.
Well, are you doing bar design? Out of character, I feel like I really need to get involved. In character, I don't give a shit though. I'm gonna get an ice cream. It's just literally like a consultancy gig.
So I want, long thing, so that upstairs, the library we can extend and we can have more radius for the kids. I'm thinking about having rooms for the kids and all that shit, all them nice things.
Yeah.
And then also, I think this, we will agree, will make a hell of a difference. I think we should have some trebuchets fitted on the top of the pub.
Yeah. I mean, the guys are happy to go along with these plans, and they're like, well, it's going to take a bit of time to get all that sorted.
Send the bill to Mr. Flash Hart, Esquire. I think you might at the moment. I think Mr. Lizard is dealing with a lot of these.
Care of Mr. Lizard's Scales of Justice solicitors. Yeah.
Yes.
Flash Art's got a guy.
And then that's me done. I'm like literally just watching these builders, and then as everybody comes down, I'll just say hello and be singing and whistling.
Brilliant. Okay. So, Fatora, you get up. Can you make me a con save, please?
Yeah. Flash Art's so dead. Sorry, wait for D&D Beyond to load again.
What have you got? What? We are an hour in and we're finally using D&D Beyond. What have you got on the roof, Johnny?
Trebuchets.
What's that?
Things to fire people up.
Siege catapults.
11.
11. Okay, that is a failure. So you get up, and then a wave of nausea passes over you, and you immediately
Pregnant.
you immediately empty your contents of your stomach.
I'm that good.
Yeah, all over the bed, all over the sleeping form of Jarlaxle.
That's fine.
And you look down, and you do have a swollen belly.
Oh my god.
I missed that. What does she empty on him?
Sick. I'm thrown up.
Contents of her stomach, she's thrown up. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Shit. Plan B,
That's
plan
what I was
B.
thinking.
You've not got the waddle yet, but it's definitely showing.
Yeah, Victoria's just gonna go fuck.
Miss Fator about to smash herself in the stomach with her spiritual
No.
weapon.
No. She's very confused though.
A cleric that's pregnant by unknown means, possibly a demon. This has gone manga. This has gone really manga.
I thought you were going to say this has got the Bible written all over
I
it.
was gonna say which was.
I mean, Jarlax
I'm
was woken
assuming
up and
Jarlax
is
is awake
looking somewhat confused and a little perturbed considering he's covered in your vomit. And he's like,
Well, that's fair. I'm like, I do
is
apologise
everything
for
all
going
right?
up. And just for clarification's sake, I'm assuming this is not your doing.
I mean, I've had plenty of practice, as you're well aware, but I'm pretty sure it's not me.
I'm going to kill him. And she's just gonna yell flash heart. And she's storming. Go find
Flashheart's downstairs enjoying his invisible sausage sandwich from Felix and making some notes with what he now refers to as Quillian, which is his massive quill. He's making some notes on the events of last night and how to include all the best parts and omit the murder of innocent people and that sort of thing. Yeah, just for the next chapter, when I do hear my name being yelled and not in the romantic way from upstairs. So I'm back in the hut. Is the hut still open? Is the hut still open?
For you, the hut is always available. So.
I'll take my sausage sandwich and my coffee and my book, and I get back into the tiny hut.
Fator comes storming down the stairs. More than likely with Jarlax in tow, but
And for once, he doesn't smell of cinnamon. He smells of vomit.
yep. So she goes down, she sees Felix, and she's like, where the fuck is he?
I mean, you guys that are down there, so Felix and Jeremiah, if you're down there, you'll notice Fatora looks somewhat different. There's no hiding this bump that she's now got.
Can I roll observation check or perception check to see if I do? I have got my hard helmet on. I've got detective goggles on. And I'm standing there with just a
High vis.
I'm not doing anything.
He's got a high vis, Pete, but nothing on below the waist. He's shirt cocking it, but with a high vis on and a hat and
just my tunic coming down with my belt and my sword. I like that.
I feel like you look like one of the doozers from Fraggle Rock. That's the vision I've got.
Exactly like that. And it was good idea, Flashheart. Good idea. More in Fatora.
It's at this moment that Jeremiah walks down the stairs and sees Fatora in her new condition. And he says 3 words. I'm moving out. He turns around and goes back up the stairs. Backs to his room. Doesn't even go out the front door. Goes out of a window. Locks his room so that only he can access it if he needs to. And disappears to find lodgings elsewhere.
Oh, amazing.
So I'm assuming I see the tiny hut, and I'm assuming I'm also welcome inside that tiny hut.
No, you've got to be invited into the tiny hut.
You know Fatora's rule, there's already one Fatora inside.
Felix, where is he?
He's over there. I think he's currently telling those 4 men to nail this bit of wood up.
Flashheart.
Oh,
You can hear inside the hut.
You can't see in it though. But
No,
you
but
can't
it's
He's
see
going
in
la
it.
la 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 la.
Flash
I
art.
look at Victor and I say, I'll be back. I put it down and I go, you fucking rumble. And then I'm just putting down in this dorm, looking at Flash art. Just
I'm
put
still-
in there.
I'm still feeling pretty good. The impending sense of doom's gone, and I found out that I have a fan who I don't know if you guys know, but is a pretty big deal in hell.
Yeah.
It's all looking pretty good. So yes, Fatora. Well, how can I help you this morning? You're glowing. You look radiant this morning. Apart from the vom. Apart from the
New,
vomit.
skin, new skincare routine, isn't
Yeah.
it? Ketosis, I hear, no?
So we're in charge of looking after some fucking whatever the fuck the contract said.
The consequence.
So inadvertently, Flash art, you got me fucking pregnant.
You've knocked her up.
Is that what we're calling baby? Is that what we're calling babies now? Consequences.
I mean, that is what they are.
I named this child the Consequence. Well, I feel
Yes.
That's a sick name for a rapper. Consequence. Wasn't fucking who was
there isn't a rapper called Consequence, I think.
no, but Consequences Creed. Consequences Creed was
Maybe Woods.
from the New Day. Xavier Woods, yeah, from the New Day, yeah.
Yeah.
Consequences Creed. Great name.
I mean, I feel like I've got something of the bum end of this deal because that this is all the bad parts.
If you'd have got the bum end of that deal,
I
there
have.
wouldn't be a consequence. That's all
There
I'm
we go.
saying.
That's true. Yeah, very true. This is all the bad ramifications without any of the good initiations. I mean,
Yes.
if we could just rewind this a little bit.
Are you calling in your date now?
Did I black out? Did we go on a date? I mean, I know I'm pretty virile, but this is ridiculous. You weren't pregnant last night.
No, I wasn't.
Who's pregnant? What?
Hi,
Is
Felix.
Flash art pregnant? Are you
Yes.
pregnant, Flash art?
Oh,
Flash art is pregnant.
I'm not proud. That's a bit.
You
That's a
have a
bit.
baby.
I've
Oh, you
loosened-
they do that now. Same-sex like marriages. They have babies, don't they?
I've loosened my girdle to enjoy this sausage sandwich. I don't need your disrespect about my belly, Felix. I am not pregnant.
Oh.
But Fatora might be pregnant.
Don't be stupid. She's not the type.
Hey, we all thought that, but we saw her getting close to that demon last night, didn't we? We all saw that.
Flash art, I'm going to murder you.
Whoa. You
No,
were telling
Sit
you were
down.
telling that it's some kind of bizarre pact. Tara is now pregnant with a demonic baby.
Uh-huh. That's
If,
what
you
I'm
not
I just
call
wait-
him, if you do
Guys.
not call him Brian when he comes out, there's a problem.
She keeps saying she's going to murder me. Clearly, her emotions and hormones are all over the place. Get this woman a seat. Get this woman a chair. She's not in any condition to be standing up and getting upset. You need to sit
I
down.
turn on my crash helmet. I turn the
Is
light
she
on.
hysterical? Is that what we're giving it? Is she hysterical?
She's hysterical.
Upon hearing this, can I cast Hold the Dead on Flash art?
Someone's actually just played D&D for the first time tonight. It's I was just
Flash
thinking,
art, make a wisdom save for me.
Wisdom
is
save.
this the
Are
first
Yeah.
dice roll of the night? We're doing it on each other for making each other pregnant by the means of a demon.
you know my weaknesses.
Well, yeah, this is great.
19.
You got a 19 wisdom save. Fucking hell.
This is D&D
Save your
Counter
life.
Edition.
Did I just deflect your Toll of the Dead?
Yeah, so the bells still fill the air, but you don't take damage at least. But
Oh, I
it's a
saw
cantrip, so it doesn't matter.
Guys, she's out of control. This pregnancy thing, I can't be around these crazy pregnant chicks. I'm gonna have to leave for a little bit. This is too much for me.
Whoa.
Victoria, you just got Dr. fucking filled, babe.
We can sort this out, right? I turn to my right. I see a poster for the club on the wall.
With the oiled fumble.
I look at it,
The Royal Fumble.
but I look at you,
The
and I'm
oiled
like,
fumble.
I give you a big wink, like that, like a cheeky little, like that. Good. And then I turn back to Faitora and Flashheart and I say, right, we have to put your differences aside, right? A, don't you be walking around like some saint now you've had a miraculous birth, right? And don't you be all proud because you're going to be the dad of a demon baby. We got to get this
I
sorted.
don't want to be fucking pregnant to begin with.
Can we address?
Like, you can't. What are you going to do about it? You can't. I mean,
Well, like Flashheart said, I've got all the fucking consequences with none of the fucking fun.
Can we, guys,
At least agree with them.
guys, can we address the boring, ugly elephant in the room, Jarl Axel? Why are you going to step up and take care of this child?
And it's like, it's nothing to do with me. I mean, we've had plenty of practice, but I've always been very careful.
Hey, Tora, you're hearing this? This is your future husband. Not even interested. Not even interested in. Oh.
Hang on a minute. Well, hang on a minute. What do you mean he's being careful? How have we been careful? Just out of interest.
Shall Axel don't have this conversation?
Yeah.
I think it's time for the talk.
Jarl Axel gets on his knees to get down to Felix's level in the corner, and
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, Jal. I'll be honest with you. When everything wants to go that way, it's very difficult to make it go that way. Do you know what I mean?
it says, Felix, when a man loves your sister very, very much.
All right, my Lord. Right. I'm a very talented bard, you know. Let's go and do some bard things. What are we going to do today? Come on.
Well, this is the bad thing, right? This is exactly
Well,
what
yeah. While
Is it
Jarl
that-
Axel is down on your level speaking to you, Felix, he's like, I mean, I did come here to bring some information. You guys want to contact in the Xanathar Guild, I believe. And
Oh, fuck, yeah, shit.
I have information on that. I've got a guy on the inside, he says.
Okay. Tell us. What do you know?
Well, it's pretty tricky to speak to him. So, there's a pair of brothers in my crew. Solon, the eldest, he's a bit of a hothead. But he's got a mean, sadistic streak to him, keeps getting in trouble. He's currently holed up in the Feather Barracks in the North Ward for causing some trouble, and I've just not got round to breaking him out yet. Well, his brother Narl is deep inside the Xanathar Guild. Now, they're able to communicate with each other, so should you have some questions regarding the Xanathar Guild, you're best speaking to Solon. But he's currently he's currently locked up in the Feather Barracks in the North Ward.
Well, we have to break him out. The barracks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is that like barracks as in the army mercenaries street?
Well, why don't you just talk to your girlfriend?
Well, I could do, but fancy a fight. I'm all up for it now.
I can't fight in this condition, Felix.
Well, you don't have to do. I've got the man bat over here.
Here we go.
I got Flashheart, the Conqueror. Have you read his book?
They call me and Felix the double-hard bardsters. Don't know if you knew that.
Face melter.
I mean, actually, that's a good point. Pete needs an inspiration. Dan needs an inspiration for that. And I think Johnny needs an inspiration for the building plans. And Faitora, you just need an inspiration for being pregnant now?
Jesus Christ.
You get old Prego McGee gets an inspiration point just to.
Yep.
Just for being biologically able.
Is
to
that
have
one
a
in the
child.
player's handbook? I'm just looking.
It's in the Tory government handbook. Single mothers.
Well, if you guys want to go off and free this guy from the barracks to join Jackson, like, is there a way? Can you? Do you know in the contracts? Do they have like a number to call if you have questions? Like, you know how in most cards, like, if you have any questions or concerns, please phone this number. Like, is there a number by any chance? Because Pedro's got some questions.
Sadly, there isn't.
Damn it.
The problem is if we go questing to try and free someone from some barracks, which is inevitably going to involve some level of fighting, we can't do it without Faitora, because not only is she the one that keeps us all alive, she's also the hardest of us all. So it's like leaving your best fighter and your medic at home.
Yeah, but the other problem is based on the fucking deal, if anything happens to the baby, then we're fucked. We've got to basically make sure no harm happens to this fucking thing. Hi,
Flashheart-
Seffy.
Flashheart
Fatora's pregnant.
Hey!
Flashheart will strap himself to the front of you like you can wear me like a papoose, like a human shield.
So I
Thanks,
mean,
Abby.
yeah, like, wait, can't you just do send in to the guy in prison and be like, yo, but yeah, there's a whole fucking thing. Flashheart got it to make a deal with the demon.
So, I look at the other two. I turn to the other two. I say, Fatora, 2 seconds.
Yeah, go for it.
I look at the other two and I go, do you all know? Remember when you was a kid and you heard stories about like valiant jailbreaks? And like, you know, like nobody would die at all, but they'd like pull the back wall off of the prison or something. They'd escape at the back.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a fast heist. We don't go in and fight loads of people, but like get them out quick.
Johnny. Oh, sorry, Felix. I don't want to ruin your plan. But I'm trying to add to it. We know someone that has a grappling hook, literally for an arm. Wow.
What none of you have noticed is that while you've been having this conversation, Jeremiah's just been every once in a while just walking past the window like
holding
with a grey rain cloud over his head. He's just using key points to have a grey rain cloud over his head because no one cares about him. He's not actually got to find digs at all.
You're walking past with your belt.
Got it. Yeah, it's just a sign that says got it.
We need Jeremiah. We need you. Come inside. We need you.
I sent message to Jeremiah and I go, Jeremiah, do you want to come on a mission with us? We're gonna need that.
No, you don't actually need me. It's fine. I know.
We need the grappling arm.
Jeremiah.
That's the point. You need the grappling arm. You don't need me.
Jeremiah.
That's the point.
Jeremiah, we don't need you. We want you to be there.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's why his book is good.
You mean it?
We mean it.
You really, really mean it.
100%.
Yeah.
Now more than ever, we've got to stick together because we're about to have a very demonic mouth to feed.
And when we get back, I'm going to oil myself up and I'm going to wrestle him.
And
What?
Flashheart,
I don't want to wrestle anyone. I just want to watch.
and Flashheart will be the
That's what
guest
it says on the
referee.
poster.
Imagine having this superstar as your guest referee. I'll be a heel
Lethal
referee.
enforcer.
1, 2, 3, done.
A lethal enforcer. Perhaps we could have some sort of tight touching communications between me in the front row as the pencil and you in the ring.
Felix.
Fine, yes. It would be nothing without me anyway. I'm here. Fear not.
He's in.
But I have also moved out to a palatial residence where I'm not telling you the address. It's very big and very beautiful. You'd all be very jealous. I'm not saying where it is. But I might still stay here 4 or 5. I might still stay here 4 or 5 days a week just to help out because I know you guys can't do that.
That's very generous of you, thank you.
That's fair.
Thank you. I know. I don't actually live here. I have actually moved out.
Also, just for clarity, so we're all aware of the situation, Flashheart didn't get Fatora pregnant. You understand that?
What Fatora does with Fatora's doings and goings is up to Fatora.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't say this. I don't say this out of any sense of duty. I say this because Fatora will now say that she doesn't remember, and so it couldn't have been Flashheart because no one forgets Flashheart. The world will know when Flashheart gets someone pregnant. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
Because he'll write a book about it.
Mate. You'll write a book, obviously.
Because I'll turn it into a serialized soap opera.
What's the mission?
We're going to break someone out of prison.
Oh, sick. All right, cool, yeah.
You know that big beholder thing with the goldfish that we have to talk to?
Yeah.
Somebody that works for him, well, his brother is in the barracks, the other side of town, and we have to tell him.
It's late night sometimes. I mean, yes, I think I know where it is, yes.
Yes. Anyway. Yeah. Go there.
Before we do this, just to fill selfie in. So myself and Jeremiah were under a spell of impending doom, and a very kind gentleman came to the pub and offered to cure that spell because he was such a big fan of Flash art. Obviously, everyone is, and so he asked me to autograph his book, which I did. But it turned out to be a deal that I didn't know I was signing. And after a kiss from Fatora to seal that deal, me and Jeremiah are freed from the impending doom. But what it would appear is part of that deal, which I had no knowledge of, is that Fatora is now pregnant with what might be a demon baby.
She'd only ever really have a demon baby, to be honest.
Yeah. And the important bit is that you've agreed to look after the consequence of that kiss in perpetuity. So.
And most importantly is that I definitely didn't kill a bunch of innocent people by mistake last week. That's the most important thing that we take from this.
Patrons of your tavern.
I can confirm that in the player's handbook and in the Dungeon Master's Guide, in any of it, there's nothing about pregnancy.
It's all in the demonic deals. That's where you have to look for it.
That's it. So is Fatora not joining us on this little quest?
Well, if she's up a duff, pregnant, are we nice about it? Like, we've got to look after this thing. You've got to look after it, but that's forever. Yeah, okay. If she wants to come, she can, but if we got Jeremiah with that grappling hook, let's suss a place out, shoot it up, bars out, halfling out, boom.
Listen. I think that we might need some healing along the way.
Okay.
Those happen from time to time. We should consider taking a healer with us.
Is Jalaxel still there?
Yeah, he's still there. So Selfie, Jalaxel does know because Fatora woke up this morning and vomited all over him, and she's got the stomach, the gravid stomach.
And true to form, Jalaxel doesn't care and is taking no responsibility and doesn't even want to look after it, which I think is
dead beat, Dad.
Yeah, it's quite telling. That's all I'm saying. It's quite telling.
I look at Fatora and I say, "Can I polymorph him into something the same similar shape with just lots of hit points?"
I think Fatora might be on a phone call aside from the quest.
Yes.
I think we should do highs or lows for Fatora's answer.
If she's talking to, I'm assuming she's talking to Jalaxel.
I'm assuming it's part of a new mother baby group and she's just getting tips and whatnot.
He's on the customer service in hell. Yeah. No, I did not sign up for this contract.
How much for a car seat? What do you mean it keeps burning through everyone? That's ridiculous.
I do not need insurance. So I say, why don't we just slip out quick and do this quick? Because I reckon we can do this fast.
Okay. All right. I'm down. I'm in. Quite frankly, whatever it takes to get out away from this situation, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's go.
And that's why I'm thinking about giving Fatora a bit of space to maybe see what she can read through the contract and sort out their life, and then we go off, break some people. I need to get out too.
Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah.
Awesome. So you're going to head off to the North Ward, which is the very well-to-do area of the city. It's fairly easy to find where you need to be because it's in amongst all these posh estates. There's a large stone-walled compound. And from behind the wall you can see, so there's a large gate leading into it. There's a large 2-story flat-roofed building, which is the only building there. It's quite a large building, and you can see griffins taking off and landing. It's like the roof is used as a launching and landing pad for the Griffin Cavalry, which are the elite guards of Waterdeep.
I'm back. What have I missed?
Everything. You've missed everything.
I just had my boss call me because, like, I was on working tonight. We had somebody literally while on shift, just went white and was like, "You need to go the fuck home." And then normally the boss doesn't. One, I've only been there a year, but two, he normally likes to get two people to close who are capable. And especially because of where we are, he likes to at least one of them to be male because we're in the middle of nowhere. So, like, if shit kicks off, there's not much you can do. It was me and a 15-year-old. He wasn't going to be able to do jack shit. And so my boss was just phoning me, like, praising me. I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I was like,
Oh, that's good. I thought it was you were going to conflate the
That's a
situation.
good boss.
no, it's good.
He's going to say, Sherry, can you come in and cover? You got, I can't. I'm pregnant with a demon from hell. What?
No.
I mean, I'm playing D&D is what I mean.
Yeah, I'm playing D. No, so it's just like a lot of praise, a lot of compliments. And he's basically said, because he's
That's
just
a
given me
good
a pay
boss.
rise, well. Yeah, and like he
Very
basically
good.
turned around
Very
and
good.
was like,
Deserve it.
he's looking for areas in which, because I said I'm happy to take more responsibility and work and stuff like that, but he wanted to make sure that if it's in areas that I'm actually going to enjoy and not areas that's just responsibility for the sake of responsibility. So nah, he's a good guy. But so yeah, what have I actually missed?
We have decided, the three of us, to give you some space and get the fuck out of the way. With Joel Axel to just maybe measure up for some cribs and that sort of stuff, and we're going to go and break this dude out of the barracks.
Okay, so I'm stuck at home. You guys are gonna go break out Joel Axel's crew member.
You were offered to come along, and in real life you were on the phone, but in the game you simply ignored us, which was quite rude, if I'm honest.
No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You guys can do.
The only problem is, I was really confident leaving the pub. I had this vision of like almost like a Western style prison.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about like a 3-story tall building with fucking griffins on the bastard roof.
All I'm saying is
escalated quickly.
Fatora needs to keep her ear connection piece with Felix in, because one of us is about to die, and we're going
to well, if that's the case, well, while you guys are doing that, and because I'm fully aware that I'm going to eventually be called in for help, I'm going back to Joel Axel's ship. So.
Joel Axel approves of this decision.
There we go.
All right, so we're on our way.
Yeah, so you're outside the tall gates. I presume they are open, and you can see inside. What do you wish to do?
Who wants to lead?
There's occasionally people coming and going.
Who wants to lead?
I mean, can we just walk in?
I don't know.
Yeah, the gates are open.
Let's walk in.
Okay. You cross the courtyard, you enter the main building, because again there's double doors through, and there's like a reception area, we'll call it, and there's a normal city guardsman sat behind the counter, and he looks up and he goes, good morning, gentlemen, and he looks somewhat perplexed. He's like, can I help you at all?
I pull out a copy of my book with the picture of me on the back, and I say, I'm here to do the talk.
He's like, I'm not sure. We're not really into fiction writing.
Well, A, how dare you, and B, I've been booked to do a talk. As you can see, it is I, Lord Flashheart, to do a talk on my book.
Lord Flashheart. I mean, that's a very good title. Who's booked you to come to do this talk?
Oh, I don't know. It goes to my publicist. I just come when I'm told. If you could just check the schedule and make sure I'm written down so me and my companions can come in.
And he goes, I'm aware of the schedule. He says, yeah, if you just tell me who you're here to see, I can sort it out. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're just going to have to wait until some other business comes up.
Felix, who are we here to see?
I want to cast a spell. I want to cast charm on this fucker. I want him to lead us to that cell, and then we're going to walk in that cell, and then Jeremiah is going to break us out. Plan or no plan? What do you think?
100%. Nothing could go wrong. It's impossible. This won't work perfectly.
While this is going on, can I just roll for stealth? Can I just drop some force and crawl behind him?
Yeah.
And then just
You can, yeah, give me a stealth roll.
We failed. Got one.
You got 8, no?
Yeah, I got an 8. I got an 8. I'm just saying my too late.
Yeah, the guy notices you trying to blend into the background. He's like, can I help you? Are you with these two?
Well, please, I'm saying my too late.
When you cast this spell, choose one humanoid within range that you can see and hear and that can understand you. The creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the creature is charmed in this way, it undertakes to perform any services or activities you ask of it in a friendly manner to the best of its abilities.
Okay, so you cast the spell, and then you see this ring of runes behind the desk flash up, and then this alarm starts to sound. And your spell is unsuccessful. And he looks behind and he goes, "Oh, we don't get that very often. Who's casting spells then?"
We turn
I'm
around.
sorry about that. I was just prestidigitating myself to make myself look a bit nicer. I'm sorry about that. That's our plan.
What you have to understand is we're here for law enforcement for the city. We've got the elite Griffin cavalry here, so there are magical protections on the building. I'm sure it was a misunderstanding. This is it. If you just provide me the name of who you're here to see, I can sort things out for you.
Right. Out the character then. What the fuck?
You can either turn around and say that your girlfriend sent you and hope that she covers, or I'm also pretty sure we know someone from the guards, but we're also part of the Harper's Guild and the fucking
What's the name of the
Black Hands
kid?
Guild.
What's the name of the kid? Can I remember the name of the kid? It was Shroddy or something.
Felix,
I didn't
polymorph me into a motherfucking griffin. We're going to the roof.
What you suggesting? We run back outside, polymorph me and Jeremiah to look like guards.
Yeah.
Polymorph you into a griffin up on a roof, just walk in.
Yeah. Well,
don't polymorph me to look like a guard. I should be able to ninja it.
Yeah, you ninja it.
Let me roll for stealth because I can fly. Once I'm in the air, I can fly.
This is 3 entirely separate plans, meaning we end up in 3 entirely different places. I'll be on the roof, Jeremiah will be somewhere up the wall, and Felix will just walk straight in. This is terrible.
No, I'm not. No.
Great idea.
This is hell all over again.
Yeah.
If you're going to get this one right, we pray. So,
guys, we're leaving. We're walking out.
We're walking out.
As you start to go out, there's a guy in a very ornate uniform comes in. And he's behind the counter, and you can see that he's cradling a baby griffin in his hand, and it's cooing and chirping, and he's feeding it little tidbits. And the guy on the counter says, "Oh, Captain," and he's like, "Derek, everything okay?" He says, I heard an alarm. And he's like, "Oh, it's all right, sir. So Captain, these gentlemen, one of them was casting prestidigitation because he was worried he didn't look. It was all a misunderstanding. Never assured me." And he just looks at you lot as you are presumably starting to walk out. He eyes you somewhat suspiciously, and he's stroking his little baby griffin.
So we're getting a bit fucking babying around here. So we're leaving. We need to regroup.
Does Jeremiah think he can ninja in and get him out by himself?
Oh my god, you guys are actually.
Let me roll for stealth.
Let me roll for stealth.
What if I stay out here and I act as backup and you two go in?
I'm rolling for stealth. Critted.
Whoa.
Very good.
27.
I'm also rolling for stealth. Me and Jeremiah are doing it.
Hang on. So let me just double check. So okay. Yeah. You've stealthed.
Where are we actually stealthing to? I started stealthing without a plan.
That was why we were going to go outside and make a plan rather than this stealthing straight up the side. I don't know where you're stealthing to.
Where do I need to get to? I'll stealth to there.
You know the answers,
Says what?
Gary. You
From
give
somewhere.
all of the answers, and then
Just have that conversation with the accountants on a Tuesday, honestly.
So are we saying that me and Felix were just talking about what we're going to do outside, and Jeremiah just puts his hand up, grappling hook, he's just gone.
He's gone.
Well, no,
I'm
it's
gone.
He's stepped, but
You-
basically,
I've basically melted into the background. Like I've gone Homer Simpson into the bush, and then I've kind of gone. I've got a bit hereditary at top corner. I'm just hanging on top corner. No one really knows I'm there.
Yeah, he's not climbed anywhere yet because he's going to need an athletics roll.
Oh,
so he's stealthing on the spot, is what we're saying.
Yes.
yeah. I'm like trying to tune an S4C in '87 to rewatch Rogan. You know, it's like I'm there, but I'm not. I'm there, but I'm not. You know.
Brilliant.
So Felix,
But 18 for acrobatics. Where do you want me to climb?
we need to get to the 3rd floor, correct?
What was athletics you need?
Yeah. I don't know where we go.
Yeah, athletics.
I rolled acrobatics. So whatever I do, I'll do it with a tuck and a spin. I've got 17 for athletics.
You climb the side of the wall. Yep. Back to the other two.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I play computer games like this too. You know. I'm not very good at them. In real life, I'm what's known as an activistic learner. You know, I have to get it wrong. I get it wrong a lot before I got it right.
So to recap, we've walked in. I've tried to play the big boy, been totally called out, been denied. Felix has cast a spell, been totally caught out, been denied, and Jeremiah's just scurried up the fucking side of the wall like some kind of rampaging super spider.
Don't forget, he did try to stealth earlier and failed. And did his shoe
right.
lace.
Yeah. Okay.
No. I was just tightening the buckle on my shoe.
Okay. Felix, I don't know where Jeremiah's gone. He's melted into the scenery. I don't know where he is.
What do you want to do? Do we think Jeremiah can do this?
Is the person on the 3rd floor?
I don't know. That's what I mean. I was hoping that the woman behind reception, the person behind reception, we could get. If I knew their name, we could have asked them. I didn't write down the name because I was writing down random numbers.
Right. You don't know who you were looking for Solum.
Yo. Can I deceive and intimidate the person behind the desk into thinking that I am the ghost of their long-lost relative?
I mean, you can't where you currently are because you're halfway up the outside of the building like Spider-Man.
Yeah, let's go.
Fireball.
Let's go.
Fireball.
Let's leave Fatora at home. Let's do this ourselves. This will be fine.
I said to me,
Because
Victoria,
she was going to be the problem one, right?
Yeah.
Fine.
Right. So
Who is it I'm looking for?
I can't remember the name.
I think I messaged Fatora and I say, "What was the name of that kid, Jack?"
Well, the one you're looking for Solum. Like Solum's one is locked up, and no. Yeah, Solum's one that's locked up, and he's got a brother called Niles. We're trying to get to Solum.
Will I recognise him if I see him?
You've never met
He's
him.
a drow. You'll know he's a drow.
He's
yeah.
a drow,
He's one of
but
Jarlax's.
whether you've seen him in drow
Will there
form,
be more? Oh.
he probably
Not very
smells
good,
like
is it?
cinnamon. He probably smells like cinnamon.
All right. I'm gonna go and have a wander. You're looking for him.
So you're just going to go into the building at like a random level and have a wander.
Yeah, because you're climbing up the outside at the moment.
I say we wait here. I make me and Flash Art invisible. I say, let's wait here. Let's sit the bushes. Let's just watch a place, watch for security, and wait to see what Jeremiah says.
Why invisible for that? If we're just sitting around watching.
because I don't want anybody. I want people to think we've gone now.
And you think if we,
Standing out the front, we've just kicked up a fuss of like shizzle.
if we walked in with invisibility, it would probably set that alarm off, you think?
But in that case, I put my hood up. I say, "Well thought of, Batman." I put my hood up, and I go and sit in the bush like a chicken.
So me and Phoenix are just sitting in the bush outside.
Waiting.
This is our plan.
I pull the bush.
So, yeah.
Do you guys need help?
Not yet. We want to
I
see if Jeremiah falls
No.
down with like a spider, like when his bat wings don't open properly. And he comes down like a moth.
What are you doing?
Can I just go up and out the building? And can I just look in the windows and see if I can see or smell any drows?
Yeah, that's what you could. Perfect.
So all the windows are metal bars on them.
Not an issue. Carry on.
On all levels. There's not actually that many there, but give me perception roll then to see how quickly you manage to locate where the
15.
prison.
You got
cells are.
inspiration. You got inspiration. You got inspiration.
So that's for the 16, though. I guess -1 to fucking perception.
Yeah. 15
That was-
15 will be alright. Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
So
I'll
it takes
do
you a
it
little
first.
while of climbing, so I'll need another stealth roll for and another athletics because you're having to go
Don't
quite
you worry
the way
about that,
up.
son. Don't you worry about that. 25 for stealth, do you?
Okay.
And
That's
that's
good.
it. And I'll give you 12 for athletics, but I might use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
I rolled 12 for athletics twice. I'm sticking. Thanks.
You get a waft of cinnamon from a window that's on the second floor, and it's on a corner. And then as you get there, your hand starts to slip, and you scrabble, and you make a bit of noise, like you let out a yelp as you desperately try and cling and throw yourself at the wall and try and pin yourself to the wall. So your options are:
Perfect.
you either
Well-
give yourself away and completely fail a stealth, or you fall 2 stories with no option of deploying your wings.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fall. I'll fall 2 I'll fall 2 stories, and then
Yeah.
climb back up. Yeah, done.
Right.
But
Right.
however, when I land bravely, to throw anyone who might be thinking that that there might be someone there, I'm gonna pull out the bag of tricks, and whatever noise I've made, I'm gonna blame on a giant elk that's just fallen off the roof.
Okay, you do take 7 points
Do
of
you
bludgeoning
have-
damage.
Do you have Featherfall yet as a monk?
Oh, don't worry about that. Come on.
Oh, fine.
It's not how I play it. I actually probably do, to be honest. That's probably a really good
I
suggestion.
don't know if that's your level yet. Whether it's next
I
level.
think, yeah, next it's level 12, isn't it, Featherfall? I can use your reaction when I fall to use any falling damage I take by 50. I've got slow fall.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Monks are bullshit.
They can do everything.
So I don't take
Yep.
any damage.
No.
So how about DM go fuck yourself?
I mean, that sounds like a challenge, right?
I see you'll push me off the roof. I raise you an elk and 0 damage. Let's go.
So
Back
from
to the
the
second
bushes, from the bushes, you guys have seen Jeremiah get excited by a window, fall, and then land with a thud, and then pull out an elk, a giant
Yeah.
elk, and
Which
the
the elk
will obey your commands.
it will obey my commands, and
Is he really going to then try and climb back up again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You may as well. He's found him. He knows where it is.
I found him. I've got the arm of the 9 helms, so I can I can heat metal or I can fabricate at will, so I can get rid of the bars, no problem. I can stretch the bars out, literally no problem. That doesn't even cost the charge of the arm. Then I can.
Can Felix generate some popcorn for the bush?
Popcorn. And I've got a second little set of operatic little glasses, like the little stubby ones.
They'll be on a thing.
Yeah.
So, Jeremiah, what do you want the elk to do? And then you'll need an athletics roll to climb up the outside again to the bars.
Just let me just check something. Let me just check something. I'm really into this.
Bag of tricks. You like it?
Do you know what's even worse though? This whole deal with the baby thing.
If anybody, I'm gonna set the creature up. I'm so sorry to interrupt, Victoria.
Right.
Please carry on. That was really rude.
No, let's go for it, darling. You figured it out. You'll forget.
Yeah.
If anyone comes looking, the elk is gonna charge them.
Okay. The elk's on Overwatch.
I'm saying this is Elk Watch.
Okay. Fatora, what were you saying then about the?
What's
about
even
the
worse
deal?
is that this is a whole new deal. We still have another deal of one demon coming to find us from Arkham and like turning around and going, "Hey, you need to help with this, with releasing a demon in your world," which we also agreed to.
And someone else has got another deal.
Johnny's still got to kill giants and trying to get.
I don't have to do any of it. I've pleaded to the Supreme Court. I'm waiting for a response. Mr. Lizard has done it for me.
and one other person has still definitely got something to happen as well.
We've got a date.
We do have a date.
Oh, they don't want this.
Okay, there's still another thing.
I'm on nail edge by her to see if Jeremiah is going to get that and get his throw out.
Although not to dwell on the point, the date's looking a little bit shaky now. She's got a bit of baggage and Flashheart.
Oh, is this all it took to get out with that date with you? Also, you still fucking owe me a favour that I have yet to cash in.
That is true. That is true.
Cool.
Over in 18 years, mate. Now listen.
Jeremiah, give me an athletics roll for the side of the building again, please.
What would you put your hand up for, Johnny?
I wasn't. I'm just excited. I like this like. Ninja
I got
Trying to get this in 3
14.
minutes, D&D.
I got 14. Can I hear Johnny singing a song from the bush? Any chance?
Yeah,
will be enough.
I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing
14 will be enough?
Under my breath, I'm giving him bardic inspiration.
Amazing. I'll hold that bardic inspiration for now, but yeah, okay, so 14 is enough, DM?
Yeah. You can get up there?
Cool. Then I get,
Back on this.
then we're gonna get
Took my time.
my chances. With this was now I'm back on my feet. That's what we're doing.
And it's well to survive.
It's the eye of the overtraveling out. No, the arm of the nine helps.
I have the elk.
The arm of the elk. It's the eye of the elk. Watch it, keep it watch for me. Okay.
Elk, not a tiger.
The building is made of stone.
Yes.
The building is made of stone. So let's. Ay, caramba. Hold on a second.
Right, caramba.
Let's. I'm going to use 2 charges and use stone shape because it won't hurt anyone to forge a door in the side of the building.
I love
I'm
it.
going to open that. I'm going to open that door. I'm going to say, "Come with me if you want to live." The drow.
A heavily scarred drow is in there, and he's big and bulky for a drow. Like he's really buff. He's not fat. It's all slabs of muscle, and he just sort of looks at Lazy and goes, "All right." And at that point, alarms start sounding very loudly from the building.
Come with me if you want to leave.
And you hear squawks of cries from griffins. You hear people in armor running. You just see some guards appear at the door
That's our
to the
cue.
cell
That's our
as
cue.
he starts to come out, and you can
Cool.
hear wings
So what I'm gonna-
flapping above you.
Cool. No problem.
I say, I look at Flash out and I say, you know that fireball?
I know that fireball very well.
Do you want to throw it into reception and let it get?
Done. I'm going to shoot a fireball into reception, and then we're going to run away.
It's like a distraction so you can get out. Do you know what I mean? If we make an explosion at the front, it'll all come to the front, and then you can get out. Then that's what I'm thinking.
Fine, baby.
I'm hoping to capture the elk with some of the fire because a flaming elk would be a
No.
real
I'm gonna tell the drow there's an elk waiting for him to carry him off.
Oh
Before he has to
yes!
land on the elk.
This
So
gets
the elk will break his
better.
fall.
Okay.
The elk will break his fall. I said there's an elk there. It'll either break your fall or it'll carry you to safety. If
Oh,
it
this
doesn't
is
carry you
like
to
animal
safety,
safari.
I'll meet you in the bushes and you can come back to mine. And then
Is this how
That
Jeremiah picks up? Is this his
Yeah.
pickup line? You can just come back to
so
my
Jeremiah picks up by putting posters around, inviting people to the oiled fumble.
I was going to say you're just left with confusion and a flyer for an oil fumble. I don't know what this means.
So, Fatora, because you're not there, could you roll me a d20 and add 6 to it, please?
Oh, we're all going to die.
What does that
This is
mean?
just to see if. Oh, but you actually roll with disadvantage, so you'll have to make the roll twice. This is to see if the drow can climb down the outside of the building safely.
Okay, well, the first roll is a 6 plus 6.
Yeah, so that's a 12.
Wow. So if this is less than a 6, which is 3, so 9.
I mean, he gives it a good go, but the sunlight has really caught him off, and he falls, and he takes 7 points of damage. Right. So I need to start that. Just so I can keep up with his damage. Okay. 7 damage. Yeah, Jeremiah, you were floating down, so give me an athletics roll to see if you deploy your wings and glide gracefully to the floor.
Athletics. It's the check that I like to fail. That was an 11. Have I still got inspiration? Or I've got bargain?
Yeah, you had inspiration. Yeah,
Huh? I've used my
yeah,
inspiration.
you had inspiration. So it's 1d10.
Yeah, I rolled 12 twice. I rolled 12 times on my inspiration.
No, you
Oh,
got
no, so yeah, that is, yeah. But you've got bardic inspiration, so you add a d10 to your 11.
Okay, so I'd say that's going to add a 3 to my roll of 11, gives me 14 share.
Yep, so that's okay. Flasher, you fired fireball, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay. Right, how many of them was there? There's 4 of those. So, let's see. Fatora, can you roll 4 d20s and add 1 to each one for me, please?
Are these at
shit.
disadvantage?
No, these are not at disadvantage.
Is this to see if they survive the fireball?
Yes.
So you
It's-
got 12.
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
You got 17.
That's a miss.
You got 8.
That's a hit.
And you got 10.
That's a hit.
I'm rolling shit tonight. I'm so glad I'm rolling for the enemy team.
Okay, and then the last one to make is, can you roll and add 4, please?
I'm rolling what?
So roll d20 and add 4 to it, please.
17.
So that one's a pass. Oh! I didn't realise he'd got that. Good, cool. Brilliant. So,
You know what? I
Flash
might
Art,
still
give us,
kill Flash Art. just not on just not as Victoria.
give us the damage then for the fireball.
Fireball damage. 31.
Okay, So he takes half of that, and then that one's dead. In fact, they're all four of them are dead. Okay.
I'm getting pretty good at killing people. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I mean, these are members of the City Watch. Oh. I'm sure there's going to be no consequences for killing the City Watch. I'm sure you'll be all right.
Felix, remind me that when we leave, just keep yelling the name Jarl Axel as loud as you can while we run away.
I don't want to do that. We can't do that. We can't have, because my instinct now is to polymorph you into Jarl Axel. So you would like just walking away from it.
Even better.
I can't do that.
Oh, where's the other one gone?
Oh, I polymorphed me and Flash Art into elks, and then we leg it.
It's perfect.
Just while we're on the subject, I can pull two more. I can pull out three at a time. So I'm currently so I'm now being flanked by a weasel and a badger.
We got an elk, a weasel, and a badger.
3 elks, a weasel, and a badger. Motherfucker.
You look like the brown wizard from Tolkien.
That one.
Good,
Nearly there. Oh, crap. There's a lot of guys in here. I don't want to worry you. Oh, come on. Right.
So I've got a weasel and a badger.
Yeah, these have got griffins.
Oh, weasel and badger.
Let's put that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, they're dead. That one. So I've got 2 more of them. That one might go.
What, Gary? While this is happening, are we turning into tactical elks and legging it?
Well, you will need to roll initiative for me.
We're gonna die.
All of us.
We can't
All of
die
us.
because we'll message. I can message people, and I can say it was a moment of sanity driven on by lust and craziness of the fact that Fatora is a demonic baby.
Cool. Yeah. So hit me with the initiatives.
I will say with how
12.
quickly
Oh,
I've got a bump, I'm hoping this pregnancy lasts like 2 days tops.
Yeah.
Like
It's not a normal pregnancy.
nope, I get that. I
I'll be
gather
honest
that
with you.
much.
I don't know what Owens and Hooves are going to do about the bejeebers.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, what was your
Crit +3, 23.
check? Johnny, did you crit as well?
Crit +4, yeah.
Nice.
Wait, go on, son. I'm in it with the elks.
So that wants to be. I had to do it manually because it didn't pull through. And then, oh damn, where was that one? That one was.
Elks have got massive things, haven't they? They got like.
Right. Okay. So first up is Felix. You've seen the drow come out of the stone doorway and plummet and thud into the ground and get up and dust himself off and look confused. Jeremiah's deployed his wings, floated to the ground, and is, I guess, pointing out to the drow that there's an elk that he can ride. Then Flash Arts fired a fireball into reception, killed a load of the City Watch, but out of that chaos is clearly striding and not looking that damaged the captain, still petting the baby griffin in his hands, and you can hear the wing beats of griffin riders launching from the roof.
Okay, I like the double dash.
Okay, you're running away.
I can't. I'm heading for the woods now. I'm sitting in the woods.
We're going to live as elk for the rest of the campaign.
No, just until you know when you played like an old school Mega Drive game and the guards were after you until you got so far away and then they'd forget they were like.
Well, Grand Theft Auto, you get 5 stars, then you just go and hang out somewhere until the police forget what you did.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, Jeremiah, Jogo, Felix is double moving out of the compound.
So, are any of them like actually looking at me? They're going out. We're kind of into groups at the moment, aren't we? Surely I can kind of just kind of get up against the wall.
You can make a stealth roll. Yeah, you can make a stealth roll if you wish.
Then what about old mate? And how's the elk?
The elk's fine. It didn't get caught by the fire.
He's landed on the elk.
He landed next to it, and then he's on his turn. He will attempt to clamber onto the elk. Yes, because you said.
Do you think he's going to kill the elk with his mighty pelvis? I'm going to roll for stealth and try and just blend in. Anyone who looks over at where I am, I hope they'll see the badger and the weasel and just think, "Oh, it's just the badger and that weasel, isn't it?"
Clearly, they're the masterminds behind this incredible plan.
Oh, man.
IR Weasel.
13.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be enough for now. So you've hidden.
Okay. If that's happening, can I also deploy my grapple hook and get to the roof so that I'm behind the griffins that are all going off the roof?
Okay, go on then. Yeah. So your stealth would have been pointless because you can't deploy your grapple hook stealthily.
Most of what I do is pointless, to be honest. All right. Cool. Well, then I'll wait for them to fly. If I wait for my next turn, then they'll have flown past and stealth. And I'm gonna say to the elk, roll for stealth, and hope that the drow hears it as well. And this is me, Elkie and Drowsy's plan is to be camouflaged.
So Solon just seems utterly confused by this and jumps on the elk and steers it around and starts to head out of the compound.
No. The elk does my bidding, not his.
Okay. So
he
will furiously be kicking at the elk and it will not be budging.
No. The elk is going to whichever direction that they're all going in. The elk's going to slowly, kind of like moonwalk in the other direction. It's going to be a stealthy elk.
Okay. It's not going to end well for the elk. I can see already as it's slowly walking back with a drow on its back, looking somewhat perplexed and confused.
We're back, Fatora. Where's the drow? Dead.
I'm on the ship.
Can an elk be stealthy?
It can make a roll, but
it can't help yourself, can it? Really?
Let's roll. Let me roll stealth for the elk. Please let me roll stealth for the elk.
Which one of you are mods on Twitch?
Not me.
Me, but I've not been on
mods
my
on Twitch. Man's busy rolling stealth for an elk, and you're worried about Twitch.
Well, yeah, because we got a bot.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's only done one thing so far, hasn't it? Hopefully, it won't post another message. We're not interested in its thing.
Don't show it. Advertise the
bot. Again. Hang on a minute. My laptop's really slow. Wait a minute. There's a way of doing this. Hang on, I can sort this out now. Right. How's this elf doing? Is it stealthy? Is he hiding?
I don't know what to roll. What do I roll for stealth?
It'll just be a D20. It won't. I don't think it'll have a bonus for its stealth.
That's a crying shame. Yeah, the elk rolled 6 for stealth. Does the elk get advantage on stealth rolls?
No, it thinks it's being really stealthy. It is convinced. It's following your directions to the best of its ability.
But like, it's like tusks are just like scratching along the building and making making a noise. I think.
Okay, so what can he do? He can do that. Okay, so he will. So he's going to come out. I think what's going to piss this guy off more is the fact that a fireball came in, and he's going to know it's come from Flashart.
Who is now there?
Who's there sitting in a bush? Oh, did you get turned into an elk?
Apparently so, mate.
You're an elk.
Yep.
Okay. So he knows it came from the direction of the elk.
But an elk wouldn't be able to throw a fireball. That would be madness.
I don't know. An elk can stealth. Who knows?
So
Not my elk, but elks generally can.
Yeah.
So the only thing he's going to see then is Felix running away, 2 elks.
No. Felix is also Felix is an elk as well. So he's going to see the back of an elk going away, an elk standing in a bush. That's all he's going to see.
Right.
Oh, and a weasel and a stoat. Badger.
They're flanking. Okay. They're flanking me at the moment. Who's stealthy.
In that case, he's going to do a ranged attack at the at Solon. Then he doesn't hit with that one, but he does hit with that one, and he does. Let's see.
I feel like this is quite unfortunate for Solon to be broken out by the world's most incompetent team.
14 damage. 14 damage to him.
That's all right. He's nails, isn't
he? He's double-eyed cunt, isn't he?
Yeah. He's made him. He's muscle, pure muscle.
I mean, he's largely naked. He's not got any of his kit.
Can I slip him a potion of greater healing, please?
On your go, you can break your stealth roll to slip him a potion of greater healing if you wish.
Chocolate, this is bullshit. Bullshit, man. What did?
Okay. Now the Griffin Riders will dive down. And again, the only one that they can really see, other than all these elk, is Solon.
Oh, this is Leroy Jenkins levels of terrible. Like,
yeah.
Do you guys need help? Are you guys okay?
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to be fine. But the guy we really needed to rescue and speak to is 100% about to die. So
yeah.
Bring him to the ship. Just bring his body to the ship.
Exactly. That's the plan. Let him get killed, and then as an elk, I'll drag his body back to the ship. It'll be fine.
Okay, and they do. So that does 6. Oh, no, that's 9 damage to him. Right, let me keep a tally of this because there's a few of them. Next one doesn't hit. The next one does hit and does 14. 2, 3, 4. That hits and does 15. So we've done 4 of them so far, and then the last 2 hits, and the other one doesn't hit. So the one that did hit was 7. 36, 45 damage as the Griffin Riders with their lances come diving out of the sky. I mean, he is still alive.
Just.
He's not having a good day. He's been skewered quite a lot. And Flashart, it's your go as the elk.
As an elk, I only really have 2 options. Well, 3 options. One is try and stealth, but the other is just leave. I mean, I could just stay where I was. I'm going with Johnny. I'm double legging it.
Go. Double legging it. The next things to appear. This was a busy. Right, what's their move? Oh, okay, yeah. They can easily get it. So because you blew up the front of the building, two unmounted griffins appear, and there's flames around them, so they're somewhat panicked. And so in their panic state, they're going to look for the nearest easy prey, which would be 2 elks with their backs to them. What's the movement on an elk?
A lot.
Surely, DM, surely the nearest easy prey will be the badger and the weasel. Just saying.
No, they don't even consider them a snack. These are griffins.
Bro.
They're after my juicy elk meat.
Yeah, what's the movement rate on the elk? Is it about 60 feet?
Oh, it's a lot. Like 1,000 feet. I'm just looking that wrong. I'm so hoping it's got some kind of ramet thing or something. Elk.
Yeah, I think you do have with the
D&D.
antlers.
At this point, oh no, I'm not gonna. I can't do anything. So I'm gonna go. All right then, elks. D&D. I love fair dues. They got them all the animals on you, aren't they? Is it a giant elk or is it a normal elk?
It's a giant elk, I believe.
Oh, even better.
Oh no,
Right,
well, no,
that
you got it morphed. Jeremiah's was a giant elk.
Oh well, in that case, I would have done the same of what I've seen. It's a huge beast with a 14 armor class. It's got 42 hit points and it's got a 60 feet speed. And my last round, I used all of my action and everything to double, so I'm 120 feet away.
120 feet. Okay, so these will double fly towards you and catch you with their fly of 80 feet. So next round, they will attempt to attack you. Oh no, there is 2 guys that aren't dead. Okay, so they will start putting flames out, and then Felix, we're back to you.
These
Me?
are birdies.
Felix.
These are quite good. I'll be honest with you. Check this
Nice
out. I don't think actually. I think we might.
You got a chance. We are not dead in the water here. We can do this.
Here's my stats. Right. This is what.
Where are you putting them?
So, here's my stats. I think I'm going to take a lot of damage getting away from them.
You can take it.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to need it's 46 hit points.
They'll do that with one of their attacks. The Griffin's got 3 attacks now. It's got a claw, a bite, and a fire.
Yeah,
something like that.
No, it only has 2 attacks. One with its beak, one with its claws.
Claw and beak. That's it. Claw and beak. So,
no, I could do one.
So one strong attack will take the elk, take a giant elk right out. You can't expect to survive more. It's 50-50 whether you survive 1 round.
Okay. In that case, I'm just going to keep letting him use the hit points, and I'm just going to double dash again if I can. Have they entered my hit area?
Yes, yeah, because they had more movement than you. So yeah, there'll be an attack of opportunity because they'll have easily got within 5 feet, but they couldn't have attacked.
But there's only 2 of them.
Yes, there's one on each giant elk.
And if that's as a reaction in it.
Yes.
So if they do it to me as an elk, they won't do it to Flash Art or anybody else. Then they can't on this turn, can they?
Correct.
So I'll take how much time.
Okay, so the first one. Okay, what's your AC? 14. So you got a 15. And which one's it gonna? It'll do the claws. So it'll swipe at you with the claws, and it does 12 damage.
Yeah.
And the second one just missed a crit, but yeah, that's a 25, and then it'll do 11 damage.
Okay, that's good.
So then, yeah, I want to use my movement, my action to get out to the compound. And I'm just heading for the woods and for cover because I know
That's
as
it.
long as in it.
You
We just-
are
that's
in the
it.
middle of the city, though, so heading for the woods is a big ask. You've got to get through the city gates as a giant elk.
Okay, well, can I get? I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of medieval marketplace or undercover. I'm trying to get to that, and I want to try and disappear through like washing lanes and dock lanes and try and.
So you're in the posh area of the city.
Is there a body of water you can even drown in?
Yeah, it's walled estate. You can try and head to the trade ward. It's going to take you quite a while to get there, though.
Is it water nearby?
That's the one.
No, not in this bit. There's some lakes and ponds in some of the estates, but you'd have to get into the gated estates.
You need to kill each other.
And his body might be. We got to get his body out as well. Fuck a sideways duck. I don't know. I'm just going to keep running in. I have not a clue of what the fuck I'm doing. There's no plan whatsoever. I'm just, literally, if you guys can help at all, my elk is just running. It's just all you can see is the white.
Jeremiah, it's over to you. You're currently stealthed against the side of the wall, and there's 6 Griffin riders wailing on the guy you just broke out of prison.
Who's that?
Yeah. And your giant elk. They haven't hit your giant elk. They're just hitting him because they know he's a prisoner that's escaped.
That's not very good.
Sounds like you're doing monk shit again.
I thought this would go better, I'll be honest.
I couldn't have guessed.
Hey, did you though? Like really?
I mean, you all left Fatora at home, right? There's only one way it was going.
He said, "Bring the
She's
healer."
on the ship.
He said, "Bring the healer."
I don't think that was where the problem started. It was when Pete threw the guy we wanted out the window, and I threw a fireball into the front of the door.
I thought that was. I was thinking more of a distraction technique rather than an IRA fucking terrorist attack. Like
I got it. I want to grab him. Listen here. I'm going to grab him like a lifeguard. Yeah?
Yeah.
Grapple away with him, right?
Yeah.
And then as I grapple away, I'm going to turn around, fireball motherfucker on all 6 of them.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot going on there. You're going to jump in. So there's a ring of 6 Griffin riders. You're going to jump into the middle of them.
Said what I said.
Grab your guy, throw him out, and then die.
No, I'm going to hold on to him and grapple away with him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fireball them. There are 2 actions on my go.
Yeah. So this is for everybody else. I just clarified what he was going to do. I'm going to let him do it.
Okay. Which is bad for you, Jeremiah, that he's not going to allow you to do this, by the way.
So
Why?
I don't mind at all.
When Gary's like, this isn't strictly following the rules, but I'll let you do it, that means good luck.
This is going to look like a Tarantino film, and it's going to go black and white, and all we're going to hear in Jeremiah's ear is Fator in slow motion saying, "Oh, is everything going okay?"
As 6 elite attacks of opportunity are going to come in on Jeremiah. That's going to be the issue. So you jump in, you grab the guy. No problem.
Hold on. I haven't got
No. Make me the athletics roll to fire the grapple hook and heroically start to leave this.
And
group.
pray to God that you get like a 1 and fall on your face, because that's the only way you're going to survive this.
No, you know what I'm going to do? Gonna run away.
Jesus Christ.
Can we go back to the role play? I'm going to the role play bit. The actual fighting bit, I don't like it a minute.
I got 10.
You fire the grapple into the air, and it catches nothing, and then comes down alongside you.
It's on the head.
Yeah. And that is so you haven't escaped, so you're getting no attacks of opportunity to come in.
Can I run to the bush?
That will while still holding the guy. Is that what you're trying to do?
No. Let him go. I'm just gonna run away. Run to the bush. Run away.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till his call. I'm gonna wait for his corpse.
I'll allow you to run to the bush, but you're still going to get 6 attacks of opportunity because you're coming.
Hey, Tora, get a diamond. In the middle of where they are. Get a diamond ready. We're about to bring you a dead body.
Who's
okay?
Or 3.
Sherry,
yeah.
Would you like to roll these?
Yeah, sure.
So, the attacks of opportunity from the Griffin cavalry. We'll do the guys first. So they are +4 to hit,
15.
and they do 1d12 plus 5 damage.
Oh well. What's your AC? Jeremiah, what's your AC?
45. It's 15.
All right. So the first one hits. How many attacks are they?
They only get 1 attack actually.
There's 6.
Yeah, how the 6? I'm rolling 6 attacks.
Oh yeah. Sorry, the 6.
So we got 15. 30, 20. No. I'm rolling all the attacks first. 30, 20.
That hit.
Yeah.
1 hits, 2 hits.
13, that misses. 22.
Might hit.
3 hits.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
That's a miss. So
That's
half
3.
of them hit. And then it does 1d12 plus what?
Plus 5.
So if I just roll 3d12 and then add 15.
Yep.
Oh, I just rolled. Oh, I rolled well on damage. Oops. So hold on. There's 28 plus 15 is 38. 43 damage. 43 damage.
And your mother.
I rolled 2 11s on a d12.
Okay. What Jeremiah is failing to understand is now there's 6 griffins attacking. So they're just going to do one of their attacks. So they're all just going to do their claws. So these are. So Sherry, if you could roll these again, these are +6 to hit.
Oh,
6
Jesus
of them.
Christ.
Yeah.
6 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I've literally moved out.
You've literally
you all,
moved
man.
out.
Fuck
Just
you
gonna
all,
check
man.
something.
Since you needed me, and now you've all abandoned me.
Well, this is why we needed you along, so we can fucking run away.
I add 6 to all of these, yeah.
Yes, please.
Well, the first 3, hold on. I'm doing it lazily because I am. So the first 3, you got a 6. The lowest is a 16. And then the second 3. One of them was a nat 1.
Yay! So that'll hit another one. We'll sort out
And
that damage
then
in a bit.
the lowest, and then there was a 19 and a 24.
That's
So
5
one of
hits.
them, 5 hits, one of them wasn't that one. The rest.
5 hits. So the damage on them is 2d6 plus 4.
Oh Jesus!
I have a question. I rolled a crit at the start of initiative. Doesn't that count for anything now?
Not on initiative, no.
So I've rolled I've rolled like 10d6 and I'm gonna add 20 because that's how it works. So 54.
Yeah, but, do you know what, before I'm gonna stop you. You don't need to roll those d6 because the 20 alone. Down.
Hang on
This
a
is
minute.
fun.
Hang on a minute.
So, yeah.
Can't he take a disengage action because he's a monk?
Well, he
He could have,
possibly.
but that's an
That's not what he did.
Yeah.
Remember, he'd already jumped in and fired his grappling hook.
By the same logic, Johnny, couldn't we have done this mission much better? The answer is yes, but we didn't. We didn't, mate. So now here we are.
Nobody stopped me. No, but it's
There
not, you
are-
know what happens? I need wrangling. Like, it's like real life. I need literally like wranglers.
There are lances and griffins coming in and attacking you all the time as you try to escape. You start to get shredded, and one of the griffin riders realizes, and the damage that takes you down to 0 is non-lethal. So the griffin knocks you out with a backhand paw strike as he manages to. So, but you are on. You're unconscious. You're out of the fight. So you're on the 0, but you're not taking death saves.
Oh, that's good.
So how you guys doing? How you guys doing? How's it getting on?
It's all going great. Don't you worry. In your condition, don't want you to get stressed.
It's
It's Solon's turn, and he's just going, guys, I give up. Take
surely.
me back in. And he's just putting his hands up and surrendering. And a couple of the Griffin Riders are starting to put shackles on him as they drag Jeremiah's unconscious body towards.
Well, you know for a fact Joel Axel is going to hear from this before you guys get back.
I'm now thinking, Johnny, we need to let them take Solon back, let them arrest Jeremiah. We need to get the fuck out of here and regroup and replan. And now we're going to go try and break 2 people out. Is what I'm saying.
I've elked it.
But now you've got a man on the inside. This is my plan all along.
I said he could be on the inside, can't he? Now we can do like I can
Just
set
like-
the message to be like, "Hey, on the
And
inside, cool. I've sent the cake in with a file in. All that
and
shit.
his character's covered in shit tattoos, just like Prison Break. So
Yeah.
we're in.
The captain's going to. So the flames have been put out. He's going to see if he can heal any of the guys that got killed. It doesn't look good for them.
I do hope he can. I do.
And Flash Art, it's your go.
Is anyone trying to attack me?
There's a griffin still flapping. Still. There's 2 griffins giving chase to you and Felix.
Are they aggressive towards us, or are they chasing us? Are they chasing us because we're running? If I just stopped and started eating some grass, would they lose interest?
No. These are effectively wild animals now they're after prey, and they've cited you 2 as the most prey-like animals, and they're hunting you basically.
Okay, I'm gonna also double dash, but I'm gonna break off away from Felix to try and take. So we got one each of them on us.
Okay. Yep. You'll have 1 each. So it's their turn next. They will catch up with you. So it'll be attacks of opportunity if you dash off again.
But they've done it attacks for opportunity of me. They can't do that.
Yeah. But it's a new turn, so they followed you. So now there's now 1 on each of you because Flash Art split them. So
my go. I'm first in initiative and I'm top of the round. So then I've taken. So anything in that round, then they can't do an opportunity attack.
No, they're saying
there's
next
only 1 of
time.
them now. There's
saying
1 on
next
each
time.
of you.
Next time they can. Yeah, I'm with you. I understand. I did not understand.
Yeah,
that.
they get nothing this turn because they
Do
just.
you know what I was
removed-
thinking? I was just wondering. We could put Griffin on the menu, mind. If we need this fucker back to the pub, we cookie bastards.
If only we had a trebuchet on the top of the pub, we could take the griffin.
No. Okay, Felix, your go.
Same again. Then I'll take the opportunity attack. I know the Flash Art and me are trying to make our way back to the pub. I'm guessing.
Fator, do you want to give me the Griffin attack again? Have you still got it written down, or do you want me to tell you?
No, I'm just rolling a d20 and you can add the number.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 13.
6.
13.
Plus 6.
Yep. So hits, and then 2d6 plus 4.
2d6.
24.
12.
12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled an 8 plus 4,
13.
12.
5. So I am on. So next round, I'm not me anymore. I'll give you an heads up on that.
Okay.
Brilliant. Jeremiah, you get hauled off, and you're going to get processed, and you're still
My
unconscious.
sacrifice. Yeah.
So we'll go straight to Flash Arts. Your go.
I'm still running.
Go, Fatora, attack of opportunity, please.
Attack of opportunity.
What's that?
13 overall.
Misses.
It misses.
It's AC 14. Brilliant. Again, the Griffins. Actually, Sherry, roll me a d20, and treat it like a death save. So if it's double digits, it's good. If it's single digits, it's bad.
17.
17. So the Griffins get bored of chasing these giant elk, and they take off into the sky.
Oh, see, I kill a party member, but I also save 2. It's great.
Listen, I know Flashheart gets a lot of side eye for not being very good, but barely get hit in all combat. Man barely gets touched, apart from when he died.
Even when he's the size of a barn door as a giant elk, they still can't hit him.
And even when it was him that threw that fireball, although Felix did double dare me to do it, so.
But you did bravely run away.
The plan was fine until people started throwing fireballs at my head.
Distraction was what I needed. I didn't think he would blow the whole of fucking receptor. I was thinking more like a paper bag on fire out the fucking front thing that I come up step on and shit in the bag. I wasn't thinking about like, this level spell.
It just reminds me of when we were on that boat and you took my trousers and you put them on the top of the mast and then I had to be naked the whole time wrestling that fucking invisible pig. I just think you guys are really mean to me, man. It's why I'm moving out.
Dude, hang on a minute.
The new house is way nicer anyway.
I'm always gonna be mean to you. You're my bro. That's what we do. We play tricks on each other. I tell you who is well out of order though is that Jar Axel.
Well out of order.
He's a cunt, isn't he? He is a cunt. Yeah.
Yes.
So, Felix, Flashheart, you get back to the pub. You eventually are no longer giant elk running through the streets. So you get back to the pub as yourselves. Fator, are you at the pub or you were with Jarlaxle?
No, I was with Jarlaxle. I went back to the ship. They fucked off. I came back and they weren't there, so... So I went off. I went for a wander.
You are back at the Screeching Pumpkin to lick your wounds and figure out what next. Jeremiah is still unconscious.
I'm assuming news has got back to Jarlaxle though of what's happened, so I'm assuming I know what's happened.
I definitely got on blower saying, get your ass back here. We got shit to do. We got to get Jeremiah out of prison in a clever way. It went perfectly. People may have died, but we feel it brought back to life. But I'm telling you,
I can get out of prison, no problem.
Wait.
I can literally get. You don't even need to come and get me,
guys. All I'm saying is we were sent there to break that dude out of the prison, yeah, and we did.
I did it.
Yeah.
We did.
One-handed.
So mission accomplished, guys.
I did it single-handed, and it was going fine until Felix sabotaged it.
So you've managed to
sabotage it.
Yeah, Felix
sabotaged it.
So
he threw a massive fireball at the receptionist, and the reason he did that is because Flash Art is sexist.
Victoria's hearing this whole argument, and it's just like, so, okay, Jeremiah's been captured and is now in jail, and you said you managed to break the other guy, so you managed to speak to the other guy then at least, you managed to get the information, you broke him out of jail, you said,
speak to him right now. Jeremiah is sitting down with him, having a lovely chin whack somewhere, tucked away safely.
So at this, Fator just hands over 10 gold to Jarlaxle and goes, "Yep, you're right. They biffed it completely." Jeremiah's been captured, and now they're both. And now there's 2 of them locked up in the prison.
So horrible to me.
And he's like, "Why did you let them go on their own? You know what they're like."
I mean, children need to learn, and you need to give them some form of freedom. They have been perfect practice for this fucking thing inside of me. Hopefully, having a demon baby will be less effort.
I think you will. So, anyone that was on that sending stone call, Can you make me perception checks, please?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's all of us.
Jeremiah's unconscious, so it won't be
That's
Jeremiah.
not Jeremiah.
Oh, I
okay.
couldn't even do the perception checks anymore. Fuck's sake. Sorry.
Where's
Having a great
Foster?
time. It's the best night ever.
14.
13.
14's the threshold.
No, I'm it. Yep.
14.
To be fair, I'm in the middle of an ocean, so
Yeah.
I can't see
perception.
much.
Was it perception?
Yeah, perception.
Hang on, then.
I still have.
I
I
might
could
be
use my
wrong.
inspiration, but
I'm rocking this anyway. We like a load.
Okay.
18 plus.
So, Flashart, you first then with your 14. You swear you could have heard like heavy breathing almost for a split second on the end of the call.
If anyone's
Phoenix-
going to recognise that,
Oh yes, because you got these crafted, you know a bit more about them. You are aware that somebody else is definitely listening in. This is no longer like a private line. Something's been compromised. Maybe you'd given one of these sending stones to somebody else, and maybe forgotten that you'd passed it off to them,
who did you give a sending stone to?
and they found their way into someone else's hands. Either way,
You gave
The
it to the
feeling you
fucking
get-
halfling.
the feeling you get from it is something not entirely human or normal.
There's like
maybe give it-
heavy breathing in my ear. Like, oh.
Was
Almost as if it's heavy breathing through tentacles. Yeah, let's just drop that one on there. You'll know that.
did I actually give a sending stone to someone?
We gave it to the halfling elf. No, the halfling fucking.
Really?
We gave it to quick knife or whatever her name was.
Who
Hey,
did?
hey, you put that.
Felix
Yeah.
did.
Oh, Phoenix did. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Fucking
Felix.
hell.
Whoa! It was just to be able to get information back. I look. Well, I don't know if I told back. I'm like, look, I think the line's been compromised. It's no good. I'm no good at doing these operations anymore.
Right. Okay. Well, Victoria's still not back, so she's just gonna be like, I'm heading back now.
Cool. And I think we'll leave it there for this week because we've had a lot of chaos. It was very good.
It was great. Had a great time.
Yeah.
We've achieved a lot.
Can't believe you fuckers.
We've achieved literally nothing other than put Jeremiah in prison.
Yeah, but strategically in prison now. I think that's exactly what we want now. I think we can break up. He's
That
already
was the
said,
real plan.
he said to me in a message. He went, "Don't even come back for me." But that,
All I'm saying to you guys is this
I'm
is
pouring
gonna-
his drink. I'm pouring his snake back. His snake, non-alcoholic snake, white and black. As he's coming.
this story's gonna read out very differently in the next book. That's all I'm saying.
You just made me sausage baps with brioche buns.
Can he send me one?
Ah.
Nice. Cool. Thank you everybody for playing. Thank you people for listening and liking. We will be back next Sunday with more chaotic adventures in Waterdeep. Now that you've upset the City Watch, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Phaetor is not even fucking involved. Phaetor is not there. She has no connection to this at all.
As the man that threw the fireball, I am now 110% behind Felix's TARDIS pub situation scenario.
Yes.
That's my
The
focus.
plans need to be accelerated, don't they?
Yeah.
As always, thanks to our awesome sponsors. We've got Lost Souls Pizza in Camden. We got Monkey's Emporium, based everywhere. Shea Glass Games, based. Cool. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thanks for doing crazy shit. Awesome.
Enjoy that.
Come back and join us next week for more crazy shit. Right? That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
Before the EastEnders music hits, it's like Fatora, Is it twins?
That would be funny. Victoria's very quickly gotten on board with this pregnancy. It's just like, you know what? Fuck him. I deal with idiots anyway. Sure. This has become my life.
This is going to be less hassle than dealing with those pricks.
Are you going to trust them to babysit?
This
You
guy.
can't have a demon baby. For fuck's sake, we gotta do something about him, man.
I've got to say,
I was
Guys,
in the wedding.
We're getting our very own Colin Robinson. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, genius.
It's not covered in jizz, it's wax off a candle, I promise.
Colin Robinson. Yeah.
Colin Robinson.
Why?
Oh,
Awkward wave.